Shalom. I'm going to give all praises to Yahawah, Ba'asham, YAHAWASHI, Ba'asham, YAHAWASHI, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. Alright, this here is Amma 1 from the Great Millstone camp in Trinidad, and proof King Solomon was YAHAWASHI, alright, our Lord and Savior. Because they have a lot of people trying to, they can't do it, but they're trying to upset or deter people from the truth. You know, start to set our unclean spirits in men, just popping up out of the blue with all kind of different doctrines and breakdowns. Yo, that demon on you, Deacon Shakia, alright, you have an unclean spirit on your fast. Yep. As the apostles say, fast. Because that spirit by in the end you study into battle with Solomon was YAHAWASHI. Anyhow, this Hebrews chapter 1 verse 5, right? It says, "For unto which of the angels he said at any time, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee." That is one. Now we could go in Psalms the 110th chapter. No. Psalms the 2nd chapter. Psalms the 110th chapter says something else. Psalms the 2nd chapter. Matter of fact, let me make sure. Psalms 110. Right. Psalms 110 says, Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand. Right. It's Psalms the 2nd chapter. When you go to Psalms the 2nd chapter, you will see that the Lord said that. Psalms chapter 2, verse 8. Read from 7. It says, I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. Alright? Matter of fact, I will type it in here too. Thou art my son. And let me see what will come up. You see, Psalm chapter 2, verse 7. As we now read in Hebrews. I will declare the decree, the Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. We now read that in Hebrews. I go see it here and all in Hebrews. Hebrews 1 verse 5. For unto which of the angels he said at any time, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. I was talking to YAHAWASHI. Alright? As we now read in Psalms the 2nd chapter, the 7th verse. Now when you go back to Hebrews 1 verse 5, it continues to say, I'll read it over. For unto which of the angels said he at any time, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. And again, I will be to him a father, and he shall be to me a son. Now, let me type up, I will be to him a father. Right. So, it's only in Hebrews that say that, right? Right. So now let me type up, I will be his father. Because you know from the Hebrew, the Old Testament was translated to the Greek. It might say it in a different way, but it means the same thing. So I will type up, I will be his father. Now you see where that was recorded. Genesis 24:7, Genesis 24:40, Genesis. And you see it kind of scattered, right? Now let me see in 2 Samuel chapter 7 verse 14. Matter of fact, let me see who it was talking about. Because Paul now quoted. Paul now say, I will be to him a father, and he shall be to me his son. So that we see what he was talking about. Now this is the Lord, alright, talking to the king. Let me go to the top. And it came to pass when the king sat in his house, and Yahweh had given him rest round about from all his enemies, that the king said unto Nathan the prophet, See now, I dwell in an house of cedar, but the ark of the Most High dwelleth within curtains. And Nathan said to the king, Do all that is in thine heart, for Yahweh is with thee. And it came to pass that night that the word of Yahweh came unto Nathan, saying, Go and tell my servant David, Thus saith Yahweh, Shall thou build me a house for me to dwell in? Alright? So these Nathan talking to King David. And Nathan tell David that, hey, you cannot build a house for me. You have too much blood in on your hands. Alright? And then he tell him who will build the house. So jump into verse 11, it says, And as since the time that I commanded judges to be over my people Israel, and have caused thee to rest from all thine enemies, also Yahweh telleth thee that he will make thee an house. And when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. I will be his father, and he shall be my son. Talking to who? King David's son. And we now read that in Hebrews. Who was the son? If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men, and with the stripes of the children of men. But my mercy shall not depart away from him, as I took it from Saul, whom I put away before thee. And thine house and thy kingdom shall be established forever before thee. Thy throne shall be established forever. According to all these words, and according to all this vision, so did Nathan speak unto David. So this was prophesied to David, the king. And the Lord said, alright, let me see again. He shall be my son. Because if I type up, he shall be to me a son. He shall be to me a son. Right? Let me see if it's written anywhere in the scriptures. Oh shucks, I put A on. Satan. It's not that. Shall be to me a son. Now we are seeing in Judges, but he said unto me, Behold, thou shalt conceive and bear a son. This is in Judges 13 dealing with who? Samson. That wasn't the promise. That wasn't talking about that. So back it leading up straight back to Hebrews. Hebrews chapter 1 verse 5. Which we now read. But let me type up, he shall be my son. And let me see where that written. 1 Samuel. Alright, 2 Samuel 7:14. But we now read it. I will be his father, or I will be to him a father, and he shall be to me a son. The same thing Paul quote, and that was talking about who? King Solomon. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men, and with the stripes of the children of men. 1 Chronicles 17:13. I will be his father, and I will not take away my mercy, and he shall be my son, and I will not take away my mercy from him, as I took it away from. As I took it, and I will not take away I will not take my mercy away from him, as I took it from him that was before thee, which was King Saul. 1 Chronicles 22. um, First Chronicles chapter 22 verse 10. He shall build an house, alright, for my name, and he shall be my son, and I will be his father. He said 3 times. I will establish the throne of his kingdom over Israel forever. First Chronicles. Now he say Solomon. He said this child go and build the house, and let me see who it is. First Chronicles 28 verse 6. And he said unto me, Solomon thy son, he shall build my house and my courts, for I have chosen him to be my son, and I will be his father. Solomon. Yeah? So now when we go back in Hebrews 1 verse 5, for unto which of the angels said he at any time, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. And again, I will be to him a father, and he shall be to me a son. Who that was spoken to? King Solomon. Direct and plain. But look Paul applying it to who? YAHAWASHI. Alright? Because who? YAHAWASHI was King Solomon. YAHAWASHI was King Solomon. Alright? So with that, I'm going to say Shalom. I have plenty of other ways you could break it down. But hey, Shalom. Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahawashi, Ba'asham, Rachak, Wadash, Barakatam. Shalom, Akim. Stay strong. Hopefully you've been edified.